Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, We are going to start after a few minutes. So, guys, first of all, here one fundamental news to you guys. So, there is a news like still just few minutes before Trump has announced that he is Iran again today, and the really massive attack, and they are going to attack at the Kharj Island in the Iran, and they will because on the Kharj Island they of oil reserves of the Iran are in. So today, Trump has just announced that they are going to attack that island, and that will be the mass news, and that will be the that will affect them massively. So first of all, if you guys look at here, first of all, if you will look at first thing we need to do to understand the trend of the market. And as you guys can see that I'm just opening the 30-minute time frame charts because we need more possible setups. So on the basis of that, we can get more positions. So that's why. So if you look at here, as we have discussed yesterday, there was one was forming from this zone. Market was just in the wedge pattern. If I will mark this way, you guys can see here. So this is the actually channel in this market was just moving up and down, and this is the most important channel. If market will just moves above this zone, that will shift the trend of the market towards the bullish. And if market will be still below this zone, we will be keep looking for the short positions, And if you look at here, I will draw just few things here with you guys. You guys can see that market was in this channel. Market tries to break this channel, but unfortunately again market just falls to this area. Then again market just falls on the lower of this channel. Again market has tried to respect this area, but unfortunately due to some news is market just again falls backside. So right now again we are at the edge of this parallel channel. So is the thing that you have to just mark on your charts. So this zone is little bit big zone from 4009 to till 4135, but this is the exact zone that can help us, or that can gives us a new more scalping setups. If market will again goes to this area, as you guys can see that in our VIP today we have make really great and nice profits. We were keep selling at this zone. First of all, we sell our gold at 4108 at this area, and we secured nicely our TP2. Our TP2 was 4080. Again, we sell the gold from 4095 this area, and again we secured a really nice profits. So right now on the basis of technicals, there are few things, there are few areas right now we have. First thing will again comes to this area 4097. If market tries to break this zone, we will be looking for the buying setups, and our target will be only this area, because this is just a scalping setup or scalping zone. If market will be able to break 4112, so the target will be 4130. So basically I will advise you, as you guys know, that we are in the proper selling, proper sell trend, proper bearish trend. So what we need to do, we need to wait. If you have the buying positions, or if you want to buy the gold for the higher time frame charts, for the long term trades, you need the weight of this breakout. At least when market will gives us the breakout above this area, then only in that scenario you can look for the further long positions. Otherwise, this is the advice to you guys on the basis of technicals. Otherwise, there is the strong chance that market will just fell back to this area. So this thing you just have to make sure in your mindset. So if we will get the breakout on this area, if we will get the breakout above this area, then only we will look for the buy positions. Otherwise, we will not look for the buy positions. We can look the buy positions on the basis of some our 1 minute time frame chart candles and confirmations, but those trades are not that much like what you called what the more secure trades. The most beautiful and the perfect buying entries will be only above this area. Because why I'm telling you this, because a lot of people they have their buys are stuck above these zones, above these areas, 4200, 4300. So this is the advice to them. If we will get the breakout above 4150, and if we will get the breakout and we get the little bit retracement as well to this area 4120 or 4110, then only in that condition we will be looking for the buys. Otherwise, when our market gives you this type of area, this zone, you can look for a sell. If market will comes to this area, you can look for the sell. These all are the selling trades. So again I'm sharing, first sell will be over this area, but this sell will not be the strong sell. Why I'm saying that this will be the not strong sell? Because already market has given us the retest at this area. You can see here market has already retested this area, already retested. So the main thing is that what we need right now, we need the breakout of this area. Then it will be the proper bearish trend, because in the bearish trend market always creates the high. So here you guys can see market has given us the lower low, and market has already given us the lower high, but right now just struggling, just struggling. So we will be, if you will look at on this area on the base of trend, on the base of trend, still though this is the area on the smaller time frame charts. If market will break this area, then it will be the shorty of the change of character. Otherwise, still though we are to just write on this area, and you can just mention some things on this area, like you can say about what you called, you can talk about, you can mark this area as your change of character area. If we will get the breakout of the breakout above this area, then only in that condition we will be looking for the bias. This is the what I'm talking about, the trend. Trend will be shifted from sell towards the buy if we will get the breakout above 4180. Okay. The second thing is that right now market will try its best to give us the breakout below this area. And if you will talk, guys, now what you call, what's a shorty right now? Market need at least a breakout below this area. Why I'm telling this thing? Because whenever market wants to create a high move or a big move, it needs a proper what you called, it needs a proper it needs a proper liquidity. So market should have to take the liquidity from this area. If market will not take the liquidity from this zone area, then it means that we are still though the chances of the sells are much more higher. But if market behave like that, just us a move like that, and after that gives us closing above this zone, and market stops at 403040 and keep is trying to push like that, then we will look for the buying position. Then we can have the surety, because market has already took the liquidity from this area and can create, and also that will be helpful for us double bottom, and that can lead market towards the bullish. And again, as I've told you, our targets will be 4070, and then this will be the target 4122, and then this will be our last target 4180. So this is, I have shared right now a few trades with you guys. I hope so you understand. So right now we will look for the further setups. We will shift move towards the 15-minute time frame charts, and we will see that how market is reacting on the smaller time, and either what we should have to do. First of all, fundamentally, guys, I have told you, fundamentally right now we are in the proper sell. As you guys can see, that Trump has just announced that they are take over the island of Iran that is named Hajj Island. So they are going to attack that area, that zone. So it means, yeah, so the oil prices will just shoots up. All like gold and all the commodities, they just fell downside. But again, if you want to look for the buying positions, I have told you we need a buy above this zone area 4180, or either we get the liquidity, took the liquidity sweep from this area and then again bounce back, then we will look for the buy positions. Otherwise, there is a no chance of the buy setup. Now I will move to the 5-minute time frame chart. So we might see some where we can get some areas, or where we can look for the buying position. So if you look at here on the smaller time frame chart, guys, first of all, guys, whenever you have to trade, you have to do your technical analysis. How you have to do the technical analysis? You have to start technical analysis from the higher time frame charts, and then shift your technical analysis toward the lower time frame chart. We did the analysis on 30-minute time frame chart, like H1 time frame, 1 hour time frame chart, and there we get the clarity that where we can look for the buys and where we can look for the sells, and what are the possible positions. We got three possible positions for the sell, from where we will look for the sell trades if we will get the momentum. And also we get some positions regarding the swing bias, like if market will take the sweep at this area, and again market will close above this zone within a 5 minutes, then we will be looking for the long term buy. And as well, I have told you the more beautiful buy will be only when market will gives us the closing above the 4180 area. Now again, if you look at here at this zone, in between this zone, market is just creating some structures. And if I will mark these structures with you guys, if you will just look at this area. So this is how right now, guys, market is just creating that market was just keep pushing upside, was creating the trend. Then here market just uh, breaks the trend, and market gives us the retest, and then now right now again looking for the further lows. So right now we have only one potential zone area. So we look at that area very, very carefully. Brother, if you have to trade, you have to make your trading sense more sensible and more easy. News, obviously you will there will be like become difficult for you guys to look for the possible entries. So if I will look at this zone area, if you look at here this zone area, you're gonna see here that market has already given us the proper retracement. So this is what right now you guys can see, that market just from this zone area, market breaks that structure, breaks that trend line, and then after that gives us the beautiful retracement. I have talked about this retracement stuff in my last lecture. So you guys can see market has given us a really nice retracement, and then after that market again gives us the break of structure. So market created the lower low, lower high, lower low, and again the lower high. So right now, what is a shorty? First thing is that market should have to break 4056. If market will tries to break this area, we will be looking for the sells. Otherwise, if market will be unable to break this area, then we can look for the small buying setups. Why we can look for the small buying setups? The reason is that the reason is clear, because we were on the smaller time frame chart, we were in the beautiful buying trend. Like it did, there was a strong momentum, there was a strong volume, but at this area, the volume becomes more or less. So that's why market just shifted its movement towards the buy, towards the sell. But right now, here we got the clear momentum. And if I will mark this area like that, and if we will took the retracement of this zone, then we can see here as well more clarity that market has given us the retracement, but unfortunately market has the strong at a moment buying power. So if you look at here at this zone, market have the more buy clarity, so that is indicating us that we need a wait. Either we can wait at this zone, either market gonna break this area. I will mark here. So above this area 4086, like let me do this way. So if market will break this area 4086, obviously the chances of the sell will become little bit less. Why? Because guys, US session, the important thing is that sometimes just market gives you little bit hints, and then after that market just moves in that. Otherwise, what is the possible scenario right now we have? The sell positions, for the scalping sell positions areas, until these areas where we are right now, we can look for the sell and short positions. So right now market is at 4074. We can try our positions toward a sell. The reason is that because we are still though below this the 0.236 retracement. If market will break this area, then we can further look for the buying setups. Why we can look for the buying setups? The only reason will be because market will, at that area, maybe market will change its trend from the lower lows towards the lower high. So if market will break this zone, obviously that gonna be the change of character, and that gonna be the shift of that smaller time frame chart. If market gonna break this area, that will be the shift of the trend. So that's why we need a proper weight. If market will break 4100, obviously it gonna goes to 4130. There's a possible this will be the next high, so market will easily goes to that area. So at a moment we can look for the sell positions. We can until below this area 4081. If market will be below these type of areas, we will be keep looking for the shorts. If market will break this zone area, then we have to wait for the proper retracements, because sometimes market gives a fake breakouts, and then we can further look for the long positions. Now you guys can see that I'm just trying to make things more simple and simple. Our first target will be obviously 4057. Then again our second target will be 4035. So right now we are at 4075. We need to little bit wait at this area. We need to see like how market reacts to these type of areas. Then after that we looking for the positions. Now if I will move towards a more smaller time frame chart in order to get the clarity, so you guys can see right now here the bullish potential. So market have little bit the bullish potential, so we need a little bit wait, because after a few minutes the US session and US stocks are going to be open. So we need a little bit wait for the further positions. Either we should have to look for the longs or either we should have to look for the shorts. But fundamentally and technically, everything is supporting, it is supporting us that we can furtherly look for maximum for the lower side. But we need to see, because we are in the midpoint area. So let's little bit wait. You guys can ask your questions if you have anything. If you guys have any questions, you guys can ask. We will wait till this area and we're gonna see the reaction in the market. We're gonna see it. I'm just marking it, so don't take the trades. I will update you when you need to take the trade. Okay. So this will be our target. If market will able to break this. Guys, right now we are getting a little bit momentum. Sir, you get to say identify it is valid or not. Obviously you can आपका जो valid जो area है वो valid है या नहीं, on the basis of the practice. Like the more you practice your zone, you're gonna see the reaction of the market. The reaction of the market will update you that either your zone is the confirmation, as you are saying, जो zone होता है zone, obviously, and every time you have to look at the big time frame zones. First of all, that we have we go to M30 time frame chart and H1. There we saw the momentum in the market. After understanding the momentum, then we can furtherly look that either we should have to look for the buys or either we should have to look for the sells. As we have saw in the market on the higher time frame charts, that market is under and market is still though having the bearish structure. Then we have moved toward the lower time frame chart, 15-minute time frame charts. There we draw the trend lines. There we saw that what market is doing and what market wants to do. Then after that, still 5 minute time frame chart, and there we are going to understand that either market is going to push upside or push downside. So right now, again, you guys can see market is just tries to take the sweep at this area, and market is trying to push. So we need to wait. If market will take a push above this zone, then obviously that will towards leads the market towards the upside, because right now you guys can see here market gives us the surety and the clarity, and market took the liquidity of these two candles. So it means that the buying momentum at a moment is much more than the selling momentum on the smaller time frame charts. So here what we can do, we can look for the scalping positions of the buyers, but we need to little wait at this zone area, because if market with respect to this area, market can fall downside. Right now we have the shorty on the base of this small wick of the 5 minute chart. Market took the liquidity of this area. It means that there is strong chances that market can little bit goes upside. So guys, here you guys can see, as I've told you, is trying to push. So right now, everybody get ready for the trade. We are here looking for the buy position. As I've told you, this area we will see the reactions. We will see the reactions. Everybody get ready. We are looking for the buy positions. So our buy trade is at 4078. You can open the layer. You can open the layer, guys. So your layer should have to be 4078 till 4074. You can look for the buying positions, and our stop loss will be just below at 4068, 68 or 69. This will be the more better stop loss. And our first target will be, as I have told you, the first our first target will be at 4086, and then we can furtherly look for our target will be 4100. So this is the right now the trade that we are in at a moment. The reason is clear about the structure, because market is comes to this area at the retracement area, and market respected that zone area like 4072, and market is trying to push itself towards the upside. So that's why we are just into the buying, into the buy. So at the moment we have the PPI news as well after 1 minute. So I think so that will gonna make the market little bit more aggressive. Your stop loss will be 4068. Let me make it more clear. For from 4078 till 75, our entry 74, sorry, we are buying. This will, again I'm marking TP1, and that will be TP2 if market will respect to this area. Let's see. Might be my internet. Yeah, there are issues here where I'm staying, so maybe the internet issue, maybe. But I hope so you understand what I'm doing right now, and our area is much more clear. You can see why we did buy. The reason was quite simple. There was two reasons because of 4072. Secondly, market took the liquidity from that area. So the most probably market will tries to goes upside, but let's see. This is what market is, and we got a nice push. TPs are clear, bro. Again, I'm marking. This is TP1 4086. Like, let me make it. This is TP1, as I've told you. Like, this high will be the TP1. Mark this will be TP1, and our TP2 will be up at this area, like this channel, like I've told you. So, market has given us approximately 60 pips. Market gives us a really nice like push towards the upside, but unfortunately again market is trying its best to goes down. So we need to just wait here. These are from 4074 till 4077, and market has given us like 60 pips approximately. Hope so some of you guys a little bit managed to book some profits. The issue is this area, as I've told you before, our this is a really important area. We need a breakout. Got a breakout above this area, then there are a lot of sureties that we're gonna see market towards the further upside, and there will be strong chances of the bull run. But if we will not get the clarity or the momentum above this zone areas, there are strong chances that market can fall downside. Bro, always wait, bro. We have our stop loss is 406 7.5. So we need to like wait. We need to see. We have given just trade for the educational purposes. Like every trade is, it's not sure that if I have given you the trade and it will be like it will goes towards directly TP. Sometime market respects, as you guys can see that I was waiting for this area, but unfortunately market did not break above. So we need to little bit wait. Let's have a patience. It's a US session. Maybe we will get the momentum or maybe not. So little bit wait. Still though we are in our zone, guys. If you are like if you are panic or if you are panic in this market, so don't trade, bro. No rush feelings for you. I'm just telling you what it is. First of all, market gives us the really nice push of the 60 pips from 4075 till 4082, approximately 70 pips market has given us. Then again market falls downside, and just we need to see, and we need to wait, bro. This is what patience always pays. This is the key area. Again, we're in the nice profits. 80 pips, guys running. Tree was also triggered. It was triggered. Yeah, it was triggered. So 80 pips running. You guys can book the profit. If you guys haven't booked the profit, bro, these are the scalping trades, so don't need to like what I'm saying, that if I've given you the 41 or like that type of, you just have to make sure your maximum profit. So right now we have just booked the profits. I have told you the reasons why I entered, why I entered. So I've given you the reasons. Right now our TP is 4086 or 85, like this type of area. So we are just near to our TP1. So if we will, it will be hit it, it will be really nice for all of us. But this is the this from this area market gives us like the surety of the buy trade was because of this retracement area. Market took its momentum from this zone area, and second, that market has took the liquidity from the zone area, and that was telling us the bullish power, that buyers are in the power at a moment, so we can hope for the upper side. So but this is what market is. If the momentum below this area, obviously that market will shift it towards a sell. So here you guys can see, if market gonna break this area, obviously that will lead to a strong selling momentum and pressure. Now here we have to understand few things. First thing is that our liquidity has been swept properly. So right now, and also the importance of this area has also been in the sell side. But right now, still though, we will wait, we will see that if like market will gives us little bit momentum. So still though our SL didn't hit, but if it will be hitted, I will let you know. Like 4068 is our stop loss, so always you have to use like 5 pips or like that type of stuff. So in our VIP I have given the stop loss at 4068. So and market low was approximately 4068.20. So that's why I've given you the this area like stop loss. The reason was that because of this fair value gap as well. If you look at here, the fair value gap. So let's see if we will get the momentum again and push towards the upside. If we will get a one more like candle of the bullish candle at this area, then we can have the shorty or that market can further lead towards upside. But if market will not like gives us the closing above these type of wicks, then market can straightly goes toward downside. Why? The reason I've that a lot of reasons right now they are supporting the market towards a bearish, but we just entered in a buy because of two reasons, and we just secured 80 pips approximately. So right now properly, like I hope so, maybe we will get the little bit hope here. If we will get the momentum above this area, then hope so. So we are out of the market. 4067.25, yeah, we are out. So right now market has just given us like 70 pips, and 4074 was our like the lower entry, and from that entry till this area market has given us that much, and we have just closed few areas, few trades, then after that this trade hits the stop loss. So we will again wait, guys. Again we're gonna see, and we're gonna see again if we will see the breakout above this zone area, or either again we need to wait. As you guys can see, again just market pushed itself towards, trying to push towards the upside. But right now we will wait. Actually, guys, sometimes these type of things happens. As I was telling you that our more assured buy trade will be only if market will gives us the breakout above this zone area 4081. Like this was the more perfect entry. But unfortunately, we did the buy trade. Why we did the buy trade? As I've told you, few reasons because of this area, and then after that, market took the liquidity from the zone. That's why we entered into a buy. But that's all right. That's all right. Right now, we got a little bit more confirmations. So we need to wait for this 5 minute time frame candle. Then if we will again market gives us the momentum towards upside, again we can look for the buy position. If market will not gives us the confirmation here, then we will furtherly look for the sells. So just wait. And secondly, guys, we are still though in, I think so, 4068 was our stop loss. Just right now I just saw. But that's all right. That's all right. If anybody is out from the market, that's all right. And if anybody is in, again you guys can see, again push. So guys, here from here, I think close your buys if you have buys, because we're getting a little bit confirmation here. Market is just losing its momentum. So if you guys having any buys open, so we will just close your buys. Let it be. TP is hit it. Close your buys if you have any if you have any trade running. We need to little bit wait here. Our TP is hit it if anybody has opened the trades. I have mentioned in the group as well. Close the buys. Just we need to wait here, and we need to make sure the more proper setup here. Unfortunately, actually, our stop loss was not hit like guidelines. 4068 was our stop loss, and market just gives us the low of 4067.40. So just we will wait and we will see. I'm just deleting this thing in order to see the clarity. So right now, again, guys, if you look at here, if you will follow this trend line, like this is what market was doing, like that. Market has again trying to shift its trend, like from the lower side. This has also given us little bit confirmation and the room that that market is still though looking for the buy trade. So we will just wait here and we're gonna see if there are some confirmations. If we will market will be stays above this zone area, then we will be again looking for the buys, and otherwise we will we will wait for it. Don't enter into a buy trade. I will update you. I'm just giving you. I'm just looking the area. Our TP will be larger at this area 4120 approximately. We can sweep if we will get the momentum here. This is not a trade, guys. I'm just marking this zone area just in order to understand our risk and reward ratio. That's it. Because if market will again falls downside and like gives us closing below, and we will see if there will be no potential of the moving upside, then we can look for the further a long sell position. So you guys can see again market has tries to take the sweep like that, as market did here, as market like was keep doing that thing. So and then market gives us the closing below this zone area, so it means that we need to wait more. So right now one confirmation of the buy is this trend line, second confirmation is that market respected the retracement area, and so we just wait. If market will be keep just respect this zone area as well, then that will be more a surety of the buy, and like what you call risk free buy. If market will not respect to this area and again like market just uh, close this candle below this zone, obviously that will be the problem, and there we will see a quicker selling trade. So just waiting. Guys, here we got a confirmation of the buy about this candle on the base of this candle. So right now we will just little bit just wait for a few minutes. Like if after that if we will get the proper confirmations, we will just like use a more smaller stop loss, and we can enter for the buying positions. And then I will share as well my targets with you. Like our TP1 will be approximately at this type of zone area. So just little bit where we have to understand properly, because we don't want to take the risk at a moment. We just have we need a proper surety. Eight seven. Guys, don't enter into a trade. We are just planning, just looking for the plans, and just waiting for the reactions of the market. Because as I've told you, that market will unable to break this zone properly and will not gives us the 5 minute closing above this zone area, then we can see a very bad selling movement towards the downside. So that's why I think so. Wait will be much more. I think so that will be helpful for us. I'm just further 2 minutes if we will get the closing. If market will not give us the closing at this area, then we will see. You just have to be ready. I will just tell you or update you in a second in a single go. Okay, I will update you. We will be using just smaller stop loss. Our stop loss will be from 4088 to, like, if I will enter. Okay, just get ready, guys. Again, you can see that rejection to the downside. So that's why I'm thinking. That's why I'm saying to you guys that we have to always wait. There are sometimes a lot of trades are in front of us. If you will not wait, if you will not wait, obviously that will that will hit the stop loss. So the more we will wait, the more confirmation we will have. Look here, market just again falls downside. It gives us closing below this zone. So it means that there is still though a huge bearish pressure. So just wait for that, because we don't want to we want a little bit confirmations. Right now we have the confirmation of the buy this as I've told you, this area and the breakout of this area. But if market will not break this area, as I've told you in my start of the lecture, if market will not break this area, obviously that's all in vain, that's like rubbish. Guys, here I'm entering into a buy trade at 4088. Our stop loss will be 4080. Buy now. I'm buying here 4088. I'm updating in the group. Gold, buy now. The reason is clear. Three-time market respects that area. That's why I'm entering into a, and we will, if after booking some profits, we will just put our trade into a B if market will give us the profit. So 4088 till 4084 will be our range. Our stop loss will be 4079, like for the safety. Like our stop loss will be 4080, but you have to use 4079. Our TP1 will be 4096 and TP2 will be 41. Again, the reason of the buy is I have told you, like, the reason of the buy is only this way, because market is just keep trying its movement towards upside and trying its momentum and this zone. So that's why we just enter into a buy trade. 4079. So right now our which entry is taken? So 4087 we did buy. So 4085, our two entries are right now as well entered, like 4086 and 87 and 88. So right now we have our three entries are entered. We entries. So here, if guys, if we will get a momentum, little bit momentum, obviously that gonna sparks the market, because this is the third time market is trying to break it, third time. But still though market is like having a lot of bearish pressure, because we are looking for the buy trades. So market a lot of bearish pressure, so we have to just like uh, apply, do it carefully and more carefully. So if we will get the momentum or push here at this zone, obviously that push will be a really nice push, because it's the third time. So third time rule in the trading technicals. So third, like this candle, if market will try like to close above, so obviously we will have a strong momentum towards the upside. So let's see. Overall the entries are approximately triggered. 4084 entry, our all four entries has been triggered. Our all four entries has been triggered. Let's see. Market is pushing downside, and this is what like I was unfortunately waiting. But the thing is, maybe we will get a little bit push towards upside. Push above this area, obviously that gonna leads market towards bullishness. This is what usually market used to do with the people, like sometimes we have to be, there will be need a lot of patience, and sometimes we need a lot of patience, and sometimes like you are thinking something else and market it tries to behave with the something else. So as you guys can see here, still two into a trade. So market gives us the low of 78.50, still in our trade. We are still in that trade, guys, so don't be panicked, don't worry, don't. I think so. Still, though, I'm thinking that this is the fake momentum, fake move. Sometime market gives. Our stop losses was 4079. Our stop loss will be hitted if touches 4078 area, and the maximum market has just created the 4078.60. Still, though, we are into the trade. If anybody is thinking, they are still in a trade, guys. As SL will be hit, I will just update you guys. Unfortunately, let me post the SL. So really rubbish market. Guys, actually market having the really nice, good bullish pressure at the moment. Really nice pressure. Like if market will right now break this area 4072, then we will be further looking for the sell trades. Because right now at the moment we cannot enter into a sell trade because we don't know, maybe market will just again spike upside. Just need to wait little bit. If we got a proper like breakout below this area, obviously maybe we will have a good trade. You guys can see again market is trying to push. Market have really nice like what you called a bullish power. Still though we have a great buyers at the moment. Just we will wait for a few minutes. Then either we will look for the buy, either we will look for the sell. We're gonna see the shorty. On a smaller time frame chart, on a 1 minute time frame chart, market having a great momentum of the like what you call, we are getting some like bullish candles. Guys, market always gives you a lot of confusion, so it's really hard to give the setups. When it comes to the setups, it's really hard. Like here right now, we can like we have a lot of right now confirmation of the sells as well. So guys, here I'm just trying to look for the selling positions. I will now right now look for the sells because market is giving us a lot of confirmations. This will be our TP1. Come on, man. Let me give the trade, then you can look for the sells. Just we will wait little bit. Still, I didn't give the sell, so just wait for a minute. We need a proper like what you call closings. I think so. Unfortunately, we just missed it, or hope so. Just after 1 minute, maybe market will just pushed itself toward the upside. Then we might catch. Really missed a big move. I was trying looking at the confirmation of the sells, but unfortunately, I just got it. Just get the missed. Just wait for it right now. This one or this one for the sound file. Okay, then TP will be 4043. I think so. Unfortunately, we just missed a move. Whole move was missed. Unfortunately, unfortunately, we just missed a whole move. Just need a little wait, bro. Just stay tuned. USA just took the liquidity and again trying its like trying to push. So really took the liquidity really nicely. What would be the stop loss here? 58. Just after that, if we will get the next candle here, the bullish momentum, obviously that gonna gives us a really nice bullish move, really nice bull run. So here we go. Guys, I'm buying here at 4065. I'm buying the gold at 4065. And buy. Our entries are from 4065 till 401. Like 40 pips will be our range. Our stop loss will be at 40. I will we will try to put the smallest stop loss, like the more smallest we can, in order to take the trades. So let me just share my trade with the in the group. Then I will stop loss as well. You can use the stop loss approximately 61 will be our trades, like 63, 62. So our stop loss will be 4055. You can use. Our TP1 will be again same area. This one will be our TP1 4072, and if it will give us the closing. 4 will be our like stop loss. Just giving 64, 54. Yeah. So this will be our stop loss, guys. Now I have told you the reason that I give the buy, because of maybe market gonna respect to this zone area. If market obviously will respect to this area, obviously we will. I just want to look for the more good and more beautiful setup for right approximately long term setup. So if we will get approximately at this zone, we might have a really nice profits if we will got. Stay tuned, guys. So this will be our TP1 4071. I have given in the group 4067 our TP1, because it took a lot of time while typing the trade. I think so better we move towards 1 minute time frame chart. There it will gives us the, yeah. So guys, if we will get a momentum here, just here, like it will, there will be a lot of shorty of the strong buy. Otherwise, market just pulls back, because we are right now currently the short term. I have given you the buy. The reason was the buy side liquidity, as you guys can see on the 5 minute time frame chart. The liquidity of this zone, I have given the buy because of that. Then after that, this I was looking on my one chart, another chart. So and there we will get was getting little bit confirmations, and there are three morning stars as well formed. Three morning stars. So after that, I have just given the buy trade. Hope so. Maybe market will respect to this area, and we will have a little bit push towards upside. So just let's hope, because if we will get a push from here, guys, strong surety that we might see like little bit high side today. But if market will break 4050, obviously we will have the new lower low today. Market is giving us 50 pips approximately, 64 or 0.50. Really nice push, guys. 65. Guys, I'm moving my stop loss just below here, just minimizing the risk. 4056. Just move your stop loss at 4056. And thank God we have hit the TP. We hit the TP of 80 pips. I'm just moving my stop loss at more minimum area at 4058. Moving SL at 4058. There are strong chances, guys, like we'll have a nice. So you just have to follow. If we will get a breakout at this area, guys, you just have to blindly like hold your trade. Just blindly hold your trade. Okay. Are you guys watching? Are you guys respond? Type a very important area, guys. Always remember this area 4072. If market will not break this area, then again we same bearish trend. But if we will get here, then you are towards a new setup. The really nice push. Guys, I'm moving my to just entry area. Push. I will be holding this trade to this zone approximately 4081. I think so. I've given the same what you called. My TP is 4080. Yeah, this is my TP. If anybody is holding, they can hold still though, because still though, if until unless Above this zone, we can look for the further long position. I'm again clearing my stuff with you guys. We hit it one stop loss, guys. Obviously, that really hits us. But I hope so that you guys have recovered with a TP2. Respond.